Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Chiefs force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Purdy's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Minshew's going to throw here straight away. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And they get to him before he can amount to much. Just beyond.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs and themselves. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. They juked him. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
First and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones on the stop. 2nd and 9. Mahomes now to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down here. At 28. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Kansas City.
Here's Pacheco once again. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's Mahomes, his first throw since coming in. That'll be caught by Rice. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that 1st down there and keep this one going.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And again, it's Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. And Mahomes picking up the 1st as he slides and hits the deck. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
To throw, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's good for Kansas City.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
Pacheco is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. The Chiefs now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Now here's Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. He had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. final shot before the half from Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce as time expires in the first half. And the Chiefs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Easy.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this is gone. So how about that? They get the 2. Not sure why they went for it, but they do have the lead now here on the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Mahomes going to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try.
The Chiefs will set up for the
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Mahomes will throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. Room past the 35. And he will be taken down, and a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Short throw home in by Kelsey. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a row each time you snap the ball.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Marquise Brown from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
16. Chiefs 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3 because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 52 yards. And the Chiefs use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw, Mahomes. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Chiefs 22, Chiefs 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Mahomes will do it himself. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. Mahomes to throw it. And that'll be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's the downside of taking these big shots because they're definitely lower percentage plays. And now you look up and it's 4th down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs have